Bella, where do you live? Girl, we're going to have to meet halfway. We are going to have to meet halfway. I know, Care Bear. I know they don't.
Gonna have to get the power on. It's like deja vu all over again.
Do you know how far it is? You're in... Actually, they were just in Florida. They were in, oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Shit. I would have to ask them where they were at. My mom took them. My mom, both my sisters went. I can't think of where they were. Tampa? Was it Tampa? It might be in Tampa. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, their grandmother on their dad's side lives in Florida. I don't know where she lives though, but city. Okay. I actually have family that my great uncle worked at with Florida, or he used to.
How can the doctor be so poor?
Yeah.
Max ammo. Fill my pockets with their livers.
I know. I'm getting her out of here. I'm getting her out of here.
Such a beautiful tool of death. So much blood.
She bothers me. So I'm not gonna block her, but...
Come to rinse off in my little minions.
Oh my gosh. Seriously? Chloe, stop. Stop. Seriously. Oh my gosh. So now she's going to share the live to try to spam the account. Here we go. There we go. I know. I didn't want to block her because she follows me. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. I got Lady out of here, too. She's not very ladylike, is she? What? I have 4 kids here right now. Huh? Okay. Are my reels scripted? I don't have reels. This isn't Facebook.
Taste my medicine, squishy beast.
Yeah. Hi, Debbie. Is that yummy? Thank you. Did I have a C-section? No. I've had 6 natural. All natural, baby. All natural. I tried actually getting a C-section with my 4 different baby daddies. 6 kids, 4 different baby daddies. 4 kids here right now. 2 of them are outside, 2 of them are right here.
Keep coming. I'll keep killing.
Hi, Natalie. We're good. You're sunlight. You're shooting it. Oh. Lola. Alright. No. Yeah, I'm not having any more kids. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm stressed. I can't handle anymore. Hi, Abigail. Ew. Brandon, you're gross. So gross. Yeah. That's right. That was so cool. Hi, Brenda. Oh, I do. I don't even respond to it. Yeah, Bradley, that's what people say because they gotta get views off me somehow. But Nikki, do it, girl. Do it. Who cares what people think? I don't let these people bother me. I laugh straight to the bank. I laugh straight to the bank. Nikki, do it. I'm telling you, do it. Yeah, just haters. I don't care. I tell them to make videos. I tell them to make videos about me. All of you guys that are in here right now, make a video about me. Make a video about me. Make a video saying that you went to school with me and how crazy I am. Make a video that says, I stole your car, or I dated your brother back in school, and I stole his car, or you can say whatever you want to say. Make a video on me. I give you permission.
I don't need your
You
permission.
don't, you can't go crazy with that because then you'll get reported. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, why not? Yeah. I know. People just hate because they can't do what I do. They can't. So they hate on me. Because they are getting and they are getting their little, get ready with me videos. And they've been doing it for years, and they can't even get 1,000 followers. But I come on here, and I make videos to piss people off. And I'm going to be at 500,000 in the next few months. Yeah. I'm going to be at 1 million by the end of the year. So...
Yes! She
care.
sounds like
I
a
don't know
sweet
these
little
people.
specialist.
These people don't know me. I don't care. At first, my family was like a little embarrassed. They were. But now they're just like, whatever, let her do it.
No, they're probably still embarrassed.
No, I haven't gotten my No, I'm still waiting on frickin' Jake to approve me for gentlemen. Here, Bubba. You don't like hearing me, Kimberly King? But you're on here, sweetheart. Here, Kimberly, I'll help you out. Here, Bubba. Here you go. Kimberly, I'll help you out, okay? You must not know how to block Kimberly. Kimberly King. Kimberly King says, we don't like hearing you, but you follow me. But you follow me. But you don't like people.
My poor little accident! Stay
That's
away!
what I don't get. Like, you guys not understand how the algorithm works. You guys come in here, and you guys punish me, okay? Right? It doesn't matter if
You shut the hell up.
right? So you guys come in here, and you
Problem is, you got to be really good. On your part. I don't know if anybody's ever lived out in Podunk like we do. Or out in the boondocks like Grant and Chrissy do. Like Joey and Jimmy do.
They are held outside for a little while now.
So we got skills now. Besides the grasshopper. These guys, it seems like there is. I heard two of them talking the other day. And I determined that they were saying, you want to eat him here and drag him back to the house. I shall break the spirit. But when these spirits touch you, they aggravate you. They make you itch. They make you itch. They hurt. Did you leave that mosquito alone and let him do his thing? Or did you swat at him and try to kill him? And at the very least,
Smells like ammunition on the house.
at the very least, let him off. James Jones be right up north. But down the inside, Georgia. Double points. Good night. Nap time. These things give you eyes, your nose, your mouth.
Double points.
They become a civil benefit here during the summer. You learn to enjoy the taste of that bug. Because if you open your mouth while you're outside, what's going in? When you try to go around your person, a hand study, listen to Richard Ray. God gets aggravating.
I will please you now! The voices!
Well, when the devil gets aggravating you,
Oh, it smells so wunderbar!
you just sit down.
No more Dr. Nice Guy!
And you let that devil have information in you. You already know. So, I want to know this, man. Oh, my God. Lord, am I drunk? I want you to enjoy your alcohol. But I'm finding it extremely difficult to keep my eyes open because of the amount of cranberry in my alcohol.
Tide tips in
I
our
was in my
favor.
sleep. And it was a soul-crushing time. There was like somebody was beating the 4 toes I have left on my right foot with a hammer. And I cried out and I screamed out
Munition.
to the Father for help.
Squishy, squishy, little bug!
I was used to them. I cussed him for everything but a gentleman and a milk cow. Now, I mean, I cussed that devil. And I said, oh, man. That nothing.
Fetch me their souls! Nine! Not the puppies!
Nothing. Just the same.
Boxers alert, Donald Trump is wrapping up his Jeremy conference, which is the only time that I've seen that he offered, floating the idea of the United States owning and operating a Gaza Strip. We'll have more on that later in the show. The usually way good cop, bad cop is here in Washington, thanks to good cop, he belongs to bad cop, and so it's fine with it. The commissary is moving at a speed and scale that's shocking to the citizens. As Elon and his team are working with a frantic around-the-clock energy success. I'll do news in the Eisenhower building, so Musk's men can sleep at the office. Elon's nerd army, a bunch of 18 to 25-year-olds who rejected seven-figure salaries in Silicon Valley to trim fat in D.C. Young engineers in black backpacks, underpaid patriots, hitting the federal bureaucracy with AI, and seeing what kind of waste, fraud, and abuse goes out. For decades, bald 16-year-old Inspector General audited federal agencies, found fault with a report that no one read, and nothing changed. Finally, Trump is trying to put tapping these kids, and we're already saving $1 billion a day. Pink slips are flying like confetti at the RNC. Bureaucrats are showing up to the office, and before they get coffee and log on, Doge says, come to the conference room, sit down. This will only take a minute. Elon says he spent the weekend feeding USAID into the wood chipper. Could have gone to some great parties, did that instead. Musk treating Al-Qaeda
They seem to
office
have
as
all
a
gone
sign
full.
Democrats and Congress tried to see what Doge was doing, but he did a lot. So Elon Musk is shut the door on that. So you ask me a question of individuals who don't have an answer for you, except hitting all of the wonderful press release and release to the public.
Okay, so as you are aware, this agency is very busy currently, and they are not able to take news currently. They advise that they will be in contact shortly, and that's contacting the front office for the conference.
Who is they?
The front office of the administration.
Trump basically shut the government out of government. The Democrats then turned around and went to them. This is what Democrats are fighting to save.
These are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance Fiat VDI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a VDI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been asked by President Trump to do. To get the broad waste out of our federal
Such
government.
German ingenuity.
$20 million for Iraqi Sesame Street, $2 million for Moroccan pottery classes, $11 million to tell Vietnam to stop burning trash, $27 million to give gift bags
The
to
doctor
leaders
says-
before we support them. Millions to help Afghanis grow crops instead of opium. That program was such a success that opium production doubled. We also gave Afghanistan $300 million to build diesel fuel power plants, but they couldn't use them because diesel was source code. $200 million on a dam that was too unsafe to ever be built. We could use that dam in California. $250 million on a road that was never used. We literally built a road to nowhere. Oh, and we gave Syrians $9 million for humanitarian aid. But someone messed up and it went to Al-Qaeda. $1 million for bat research in Wuhan. That equates to $1 million for each dead American. USAID is funding Fashion Week in Paris. France isn't even paying data dues, and we're paying for their festivals. USAID is a $40 billion deep state social justice trust fund. And the president says it's only 50. Look at all the presidents on this USAID. It's a disaster. What they will not allow to run it. They have things that nobody would ever believe. The whole thing with $100 billion spent on you know what? With money going to all sorts of groups that people deserve to get anyway. The money, I'd like to see what the kickbacks are. How much money has been kicked back? Who would spend that kind of money? USAID is an American intelligence cutout. They've been caught staging coup after coup across Latin America, funding paramilitary groups and getting kicked out of countries for subversive activities. The deeper we investigated USAID, the more it looks like a dark money Democrat super PAC. And if you take all of the executives from USAID, the Clinton Foundation, the Gates Foundation, the World Bank, the WHO, you get a Venn diagram that would tickle Kamala Harris. Burisma got a contract with USAID through Hunter. It was so shady that the Obama White House was like, nice try, and canceled it. Hunter's firm was wrecking clients who were trying to cash in on USAID disaster relief in Haiti. And by the way, the Clinton Foundation worked arm in arm with USAID in Haiti, and $1 billion disappeared in Haiti. USAID was pouring billions into the hands of open borders groups. They were literally funding the invasion. And buying them gift bags as they left. Here's Stephen Miller. There is probably no group in the government that is more of an entrenched power center, unelected bureaucrat with less accountability, less oversight than USAID. They funnel money through their fingers all over the world to a swampy network of NGOs, non-governmental organizations, and cutouts, including potentially some very troubling elements of focusing on things like regime change and destabilizing foreign countries. But this is not about America's interests. Donald Trump is courageously restoring democracy. Americans voted for one man, Donald J. Trump. They voted for Donald Trump to make government accountable to the taxpayer. And USAID is only 27% of the federal budget. If they found this much fraud and corruption in this one tiny agency, imagine if that in the rest of the world. Imagine what we'll find in the Pentagon. We didn't know. And of all the things
Sounds like the handiwork of the Masons.
Of all the things, the media shows 4 days getting days to go to war.
What's happening right now is a hostile takeover of the U.S. government.
I'm going to tell you right now, people are going to die in very large numbers around the world who are expecting the United States to offer promises to get them medicine and get them help. Donald Trump says, we don't care. You don't die.
If this were happening in any other country right now, I promise you, I'd be on the air, calling it a coup. Calling for extremism is coup. Coups when you whack a doddering president in the ticket. And your city district turned into a red light district because of Biden's migrants doesn't have a trust or much anymore. Now she thinks he's gone.
Our witness. They don't do this one. Clearly, like, they're putting 19-year-old being essentially. The kid is maximum.
Hold on.
And the danger in that is the lack of intelligence and the lack of expertise that students have. I mean, this guy is one of the most really basic, but also just least knowledgeable about these systems that we really realize.
A dumb billionaire doesn't choose one of the states like that. A dumb billionaire opens borders and prisons like Florida. Chuck Schumer dropped his Corona and Glock and started shooting.
I am taking care of the
We will win! 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 We will But it wasn't just him. The whole Congress is hysterical.
No one elected Elon Musk does nothing. Not one Democrat in America voted for Elon Musk. What we're not going to do is stand around with ain't closing schools. We are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your asses. We will see you in the court.
That will keep my patients at bay. Oh, the lovely blood!
I need each and every one of you to get into with your ears, close these little. Nobody elected
your ass.
Now there is possible.
Foot off my neck.
It's all women screaming and stuff shooting. No one voted for Dr. Jill.
Die!
President for 4 years. When did Democrats start caring about chain of command? They got caught running a shadow government. The commander-in-chief had nap time. He had no cards to tell him where to sit. Then the Democrats said they're going to retaliate. Because the rest of Rapid Watch Sesame Street, the Constitution would be passed. For them, it's about power, not just tax dollars. Democrats need dark money agencies like USAID to staff their cronies, launder money, wage information warfare, and sabotage Trump. But Musk sniffed it out and goes with it. They're not mad about the money. They're mad they got caught. The Trump doctor fingers in full effect.
I can't be sure, but I think the active ingredient rots your mind.
Campbell's freaking out. They have no idea what is going on. So, as a public service tonight, I will interpret for
Cannot allow you to
exactly
stare
what
at
he
me.
said and what his true intentions are. It's like, he started with trade war. Oh, there goes the economy. Anyway, even Stephen A. Smith, by the way, is now calling his own party pathetic. Take a look. The Democratic Party is so pathetic after this election.
Fetch me their souls!
This might change my mind one day. Oh, I doubt it. But I might. Because how many will face each other? And took their hundred. And by the way, Stephen A. is thinking about possibly running for president. Okay. And we'll challenge him on his recent support for DEI. Also, stay tuned. We have a preview. Your crew will be in the Super Bowl commercial. We have the and let it central out with another super couple here. Just hours after the president delivered this third warning to the mothers of Iran, and let's get to it. They may not have a nuclear weapon. They do it very quickly. Iran may not have a nuclear weapon. We don't want to do something around. We don't want to do something anywhere.
Feel threatened to retaliate against you and your team by killing you guys or taking out Omaha.
Well, they haven't done that, and that would be a terrible thing for them to do. Not because of me. If they do that, they would be obliterated. That would be that's instruction. If they do it, they get obliterated. There won't be anything left. And they shouldn't be able to do it. And Biden should have said that, but he never did. The president also introduced tonight a proposal for the future of Gaza. He said the Palestinian population needs to be absorbed by other countries. Gaza needs to be demilitarized, and he's offering to do the job and rebuild it into a beautiful state building. Take a look. The only reason the Palestinians want to go back to Gaza is they have no alternative. It's right now a demolition site. This is just a demolition site. Virtually every building is down. They're living under fallen concrete. It's very dangerous and very precarious. They've taken a beautiful areas, homes and safety, and they can live out their lives in peace and harmony instead of having to go back and do it again. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, to level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, and economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. You live do something that they destroy their house and you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years. What the president is saying is Gaza can no longer be a safe haven for terrorists who want to against Israel and others. And if you read that even a little bit, you think the thing on West Coast in 2015, once again,
I get paid double for my effort.
He is negotiating and sending a loud
Feels the power of Dr. Richter. Ammo to the max, yeah?
about the president's big plans, and that includes Israel, Gaza, Iran. And thanks to Biden's weakness, Iran has reportedly now been working with North Korea to build a nuclear missile that would be capable of hitting Europe. That can never happen. So that project is coming to an end under President Trump, along with Prime Minister Netanyahu. America's maximum pressure campaign with his back. These two strength has returned. With these states' woke left-wing piggy bank has been shattered. And this is on display. U.S. aid was just exposed by the Department of Government Accountability, or DOGE, thanks to Elon Musk, with a small team of programmers. Well, the good result. The truth has been revealed. Most Americans have no idea how billions and billions and billions of your hard-earned tax dollars are being spent all over the world on bizarre, green, woke, DEI, transgender programs for other countries all over the world. Billions and billions. Meanwhile, Americans need help here. They spent a whopping $40 million on a Sesame Street show in Iraq, $45 million for DEI scholarships in Burma, $2 million on trans-led organizations and sex change operations. Is this how you want your tax dollars to be spent? $520 million for Green New Deal investments in Africa, $1.5 million was sent to Serbia to advance diversity, equity, and inclusion, and the fun stuff. $70 grand for, Ireland to produce a DEI musical, $50 grand for a transgender opera in Colombia, $30 grand for a transgender comic book. $2.5 million for electric cars in Vietnam. Another $1 million for so-called green energy in Africa. $44 million for Venezuela and their migrants in Colombia. Millions more.
Baltimore explodes so beautifully.
Hamas and other terrorists. Nearly $5 million went to the Depot Health Alliance. To the Defender Lab in Wuhan.
Guess I'll have to wait till they break through
Not
again.
very smart. We could go on and on as you can see on the screen.
Oh, yeah,
But
Devil
it's pretty
Man.
much the entire night to eat the taxpayer dollars. Keep in mind, according to the Daily Wire, water Democrats freaking out. 97% of all employees, donations from USA workers, went to the Democratic Party. And by the way,
Baltimore explodes so beautifully.
Those is just getting started. Buckle up. Plans are already underway for the Department of Education, the Department of State, the Department of Defense. Elon Musk recently said when there is an important task, we will keep working until that job is done or die trying. Actually, Democrats, they're not too happy. They don't want government accountability. They don't want limited government. They don't want to return to constitutional order. They want the power that comes with that money, the influence they think they have with your money. They haven't been this worked up in a while. They're out of the denial and grief stage. Now they're back to the anger stage when it comes to all things Donald Trump. Moments ago, Elizabeth Warren had a full public meltdown while ranting and raving about Elon Musk. You gotta love this. Take a look.
I am paid for pain. Weapon is low on honor.
We fight back, Elizabeth, because guess what? What you don't like is Elon Musk was appointed by the president and duly elected by the people, and he is exposing all the waste, fraud, abuse, and frankly outright stealing of American taxpayer dollars, and he's going to clean it up, whether you like it or not. And it gets worse. One Democratic congresswoman claiming we are now at war and it's time to shut down Washington, D.C. and fight in the streets. Maybe those hats from 2017 are about to come back. I don't know. Take a look.
Double points. The path of the virtuous gives great gift.
Hear the whipping. He blessed like an ancestor. This better be good. It cost enough.
Most Democrats didn't seem to care about American police Palestine or with hurricane victims of Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. They made excuses for California's government as fire hydrants and reservoirs ran dry and entire neighborhoods burned to the ground in L.A. They said nothing as millions of unvetted Harris-Biden illegal immigrants, including terrorists, cartel members, gang members, all poured across our southern borders. And we get that worked out. Elon Musk uncovered massive government waste.
The doctor says
exposing billions and billions and billions of far-left taxpayer-funded global piggy
I'm
banks
to the
that they
max,
get their
yeah?
power from. They're ready to go to war. According to the left, Elon
Coming
Musk
for
is
you.
anti-American, anti-democracy. Right, they're holding America's elected bureaucracy accountable. Or what?
We are witnessing a constitutional crisis. We talked about
They seem to have all gone
a
boom.
dictator on day one, and here we are. This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like.
This is a constitutional crisis that we are in today. And call it what it is. The people get to decide how we defend the United States of America.
It screams our soul.
Decide how their taxpayer money is spent. Elon Musk does not get to decide. Democracy is a political ideology, Elon Musk. This man is un-American because my definition of America is. And the fact that more people are offended by this transaction, I mean, it shows you how much and how successful it's destroyed this trusted information ecosystem. Because this is a 5-alarm fire. Elon Musk is a 5-alarm fire, and the country doesn't hear it.
This is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met or seen. I'll say this. You know, you can probably even look at that and watch me do anyway, all of that is to say is that we don't pay your money. So, I mean, Americans will be okay with, okay. A guy nobody voted for having all this kind of power.
Let's see, SpaceX, Starlink, Tesla, rescuing astronauts that Harris and Biden lost in space. That would be Donald Trump. That would be Elon Musk and a message on intelligence from AOC. Okay, I'll put that in the back of my head. They hate Musk because he's exposing all of this misappropriation of your hard-earned tax dollars. We'll slow it again in a minute. And also, because he is helping Donald Trump fulfill his promise. And
Let's stay healthy.
Limited government, greater freedom, money abroad. But we're going to put the American people first, and you want to go to war, and you want to assassinate the character of Elon Musk who's doing this for free? Really? Remember, we have $40 trillion in debt. They are stealing your money. They are stealing the money from your children and your grandchildren. And the Biden administration, we just found out today, $36 billion in improper payments last year alone. That's $250 billion they wasted. And we're now beginning to see where they're spending that money because they get their power doing that. And the inflation under Biden devalued the dollar by more than 20%. Americans struggling to get by. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They're paying the bare minimum on their credit cards. The Democratic Party's upset that all this money, this insanity, this DEI woke ideology, real madness abroad, not even in our country, is no longer going to be able to fund transgender operas in Europe and DEI programs in Asia, and they're calling it a constitutional crisis. Their word of the day. This is madness. Thanks to COVID company almost,
Oh, poor
America
little
is being
doggies.
rescued from a malignant, out of control bureaucracy. It's not the big way. Open the door, those in the front, I said sit down. Sit down.
Die!
Thank you, everyone. So congratulations to Joe Biden, who signed with the Hollywood powerhouse agency, CAO. He's only landed the lead in the region after Walking Dead. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris just signed a deal to get her job back. Mexican President Jair Bolsonaro made a deal with Trump to pause tariffs and put 10,000 Mexican troops on the border. And the rest of the world are
More time to play with my pretty one!
Who she credited with getting her family to America. Even more, they were able to get her brother and her husband here on one ticket. Gen Z gun control activist David Hogg has been elected as vice chair of the GM3. In the next 5 years, his goals are to get rid of ICE, the
Waiting
NRA,
is good.
and
I can
his
have more drink. Ah, boom!
After 20 wonderful years, Chuck Todd has left
Yeah,
NBC News.
and
He
I
plans
didn't
to
think
take
this
some
could get
time
any more
to...
fun.
Wow, way to ruin my joke. He plans to take some time to enjoy what's left of his hairline. Kanye West's wife, Beyonce Story, appeared in a see-through outfit at the Grammys, making viewers grateful that West isn't married to Hillary Clinton. Terrible. On Friday, anti-ICE protesters banned the country they want to stay in, and then waved the Mexican
keeps
flag, the country they don't want you to return to. It's weird. That's like cheating on your girlfriend because you're white.
Jamie, you don't nod on that one. That's not a nod.
Think about it.
You learn that at Nod School.
And finally, Dialogue seems to be coming to an end at America's last big city stockyard. Now, if you want to place a bid on live cattle, you got to come to New York City. You're so mean. How do you do those jokes if you didn't love them? So Trump has to drive for a weekend while the rest of us mowed lawn, watched the game, or called ICE on Selena Gomez. What is he doing? The usual. Found out names the government waste, started cleaning out a corrupt DOJ, got Venezuela to take back their gang family, persuaded Panama to drop its food out of China, got Mexico and Canada in line to fight the fentanyl trade, got 10,000 new Mexican military personnel sent to the border. Plus, he released 17 secrets with Stormy Daniels' house under the name Still Illegal. That's quite a weekend. All I did was
Now there is pus everywhere.
from the makeshift justice at my lake house.
Double points!
Not a big fan of serious.
But it begs the comparison between the old and the new. It is the new guy. Compare that. Alright. Compare that to the old.
Stay away!
So, it's unusual. I don't mean to be standing there left on the Oval Office lawn. The thing is, with some getting so much done so fast, you gotta wonder, what was the holdup? What was stopping us? Was the crisis right on? But maybe it's not just that Trump's making the news, it's that most of us didn't know these moves were possible. We didn't know America could actually get big stuff done anymore. It's like if Stephen Hawking's wife woke up one day and found the kitchen spotless. Ah! Oh, come on. He would have laughed. It would have sounded weird, but he would have laughed.
Now he was going to get up and pick your ass.
I mean, did any of us know that the Chinese would block it to deal with the Panama until Trump called it out? Or that Venezuela had American hostages until Trump freed them? Or that China was shipping in billions of cheap goods under something called the de minimis loophole, which provided cover for fentanyl smuggling? I mean, what is the de minimis loophole? I have no idea. It's not like a sex act from Star Wars. One thing you can say about the Trump administration, they're terrible at keeping government secrets. And it's beautiful. But certainly we're all learning a hell of a lot that we didn't know before. For instance, we can reduce 6,000 voter files per day to 600. I think these numbers drop like that because Whoopi got onto his temple. Did you know there are more suspects on the terror watch list coming from Canada than Mexico? Did you know Canada is a major source of fentanyl entering the country? Did you know Canadian bacon is just mediocre ham? I know I didn't, and I'm just wasting a generation. I thought the only municipal thing going that ever gave us was Seth Rogen. Then you keep going, Trump is so good, you never get things like that. If we get the real rich now, you know, the minutes is not so high, probably, it's not even real one. So that's you. Hello, Joe Biden got out of Ukraine with a fake job for his son. And the same goes for Greenland. Have you ever thought about Greenland? Trump did. Suddenly we find out it's key to securing America's future shipping. Where the hell has all this intel been? Was it sitting in that file near Biden's Corvette? Just like the one with the addresses of all the rapist murderers and human traffickers that ICE has suddenly been able to round up. And don't get me started with NGOs. Until Trump came along, I thought an NGO was something I picked up from a stripper on spring break. Then there's USAID. It comes with a patriotic state spring. Turns out it's yet another federal agency none of us knew about. We spent $1 billion of our cash to Gaza, money they're hiring with the Hamas. I guess ISIS only took Venmo. They also spent billions in DEI on places like Serbia, Peru, Guatemala, and paid for a transgender opera in Colombia. What was that called? That a butterfly has a... They have the Taliban made heroin, which they didn't spend on plenty of goats. And let's not forget, they also had funded certain Chinese land in Wuhan, which I think cancels all the humanitarian aid USAID can provide. So anyway, Trump's getting charges to use, so it's only getting a cheap tidal wave. Trump in a way that there's no denying. Trump is where government secrets go to God. And you can follow all of it, but only if you get too much with the God.
I will please you now. The voices!
Pete still haven't given him a forwarding address after Robert comedian Jamie Lizzow.
Squishy, squishy, little bug!
Greenland is his ice So when you hear about Trump's weekend, you must feel
Ammo to the max, yeah?
I mean, what your weekend? You take one of your extreme straight to the dog, you're at a parking lot, you're at I really felt productive this weekend. All I did was put my garbage with the trees, and then I walked to the gas station. Yeah. Right. That's good. Isn't it fun, though, to walk the road so crazy? Like, oh my God, it's fun to do stuff. I feel the pressure was allowed to do stuff. I thought we just screwed them every day how many things still alive. Like, it's fascinating to watch. We've done so many things, and I look at this just over a week. You know when they asked Biden when he took office, you remember, they asked him what he wanted for his first executive order, and he said freedom. Is there going to be a time that we retire and we just Joe Biden goes, I hope so, only because I didn't know what I heard from him, but until then, he's already fired yesterday. Julian, welcome to the show. Thank you. How do the Democrats deal with it? Because you keep hearing that they're kind of overwhelmed. Well, thanks for having me on the show. Democrats deal with it the same way they've been dealing with almost everything else the last 10 years, which is a lot of contempt, a lot of disdain, and a lot of attack on the name calling. When you swim in a culture long enough, you don't notice the culture. But this is all Democrats do. They don't build anything. It's the party that built it. Look at what happened in Los Angeles. Look at what happened with the train system here in New York. What was done in 2009, started 2009, still hasn't started. Democrats have lost the ability to build, and all they do is sort of train and issues with citations. It's about all they do. Trump, on the other hand, this has been remarkable in this stuff. I mean, it shows that he does what he promised he would say he would do, which is very refreshing for American people. It's an incredible business opportunity, and it shows strength. Like him or hate him, Donald Trump is a strong guy, and even a very strong guy and a strong leader. And even when there were lots of sort of complaints from places like the Wall Street Journal, certain quarters about
cheaper weapons have a prescription for pain.
So it's quite a contrast between the strength on the one hand showed by Trump and contempt by the Democrats, which the American people don't like.
Yeah, in fact, it's so strange that things are actually happening at this speed that we see Donald Trump is
I don't actually.
Yeah, I didn't either. I don't. That was a crap to set you up.
Well, thank you for that. That's exactly what I need. A trap. I think that what's been the most remarkable has been the light that's been shined on a lot of different things and kind of allowing people to think differently about stuff. I feel like before, I mean, it really is remarkable, that attack on this case so much that, we just say whatever, just how stupid some of that is. When you hear something like 4 and 8, you
force of nature at my fingertips!
What comes to mind when you hear 4 and 8? You hear the kid, right?
Yeah, the kid.
The kid in the pile of rubble with like a little Tin Can.
Yeah.
With a little oatmeal in, right? And you're like, ooh, take this from the school. You hear right. But then you realize that this is okay, they're also funding, whatever, diversity training in Serbia or whatever else, all this other stuff. So actually just shining a light on these things, I think, in and of itself is a remarkable thing because and I hope that this happens across the department. The Defense Department as well, they fail every audit. I mean, we need to look at what kind of stuff that won't actually being spent on, and not just relying on the positive branding that a lot of these words bring to mind.
Yeah, which is great point.
One person goes, hell yeah. Okay.
It is a good point. It seems like Trump's administration is somewhere between the should have done.
This is proper socialist reform.
I love a good bargain.
Learn a lot from not being in the office. Yeah. And the one thing he learned for the first time is that even when you get in, the fight just begins. And so many times when presidents like Donald Trump in the House, they think they have time. They can spread things out and get a win here and then we can get a win there. No. And before they know it, they don't have the House anymore. So everything ends up getting shut down and slowed down. He's not going to allow that to happen. Because, and what he's doing and the way he's doing it, is just, I mean, I refer to him as a third black president, but he is also the most arrogant black brother I have ever met in my life. And literally, he knows, he's completely aware that everyone's going to find a way, and eventually they're going to get to a couple of these Republicans. The lobbyists, they're eventually going to get to a couple of Republicans, and all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, I'm more conservative, and I have issues with this. And it always happens. So he's doing it now when they can't, because everyone's watching and it's showing the show. And then he has time to send a text on a Saturday night, yo, but you still water, and quit pitching. I'm like,
How do you
know he's got 100 days to do what he needs to do. And you made a joke about a month ago, and I think at 2 years, he might be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Jason, it's yours.
Yeah.
Bruce says, I'm out. I'll be golfing, call me. Because he knows. No, I think that's the plan, is to get it done because he doesn't have to run for re-election.
Yeah.
We've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's very gangster. I mean, you know, politicians by their nature say, let's do it for this thing, yeah, I know what they're done. That's bad. I'm getting it done today. The reform should fight back.
Yeah.
We do it like the Republicans would take their time.
Bow before the almighty doctor
working on a big push deal. And you like to down.
of the dead.
Alright. I don't know why I said that faces. I apologize. You're all very stealth.
Wait, we are keeping score?
Inside the rotunda, for President Trump swearing in, I'm telling you guys, it was surreal. The entire Trump family, they shine like a dog. The man whose approach to policy dominated global politics for the past decade, back in charge. And his message was at its core very optimistic and very forward-looking.
The golden age of America begins right now. From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
So why was putting America first, why was that ever controversial to anyone? If you're an American, it should be your instinct. Just like you put your country first, put America first. Your family first, America's your family. We're all family. And when family is hurt or threatened, family stands together. So we asked for God's intervention, and today it was clear that Trump believes his presidency is divinely involved and was divinely protected during the campaign.
Just a few months ago at a beautiful Pennsylvania field, I was asking delegates through my ears. But I got there and believe you will understand now that my life is very easy. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Today was not just a repudiation of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. It was a crushing defeat for all of their worldviews. Now, the occasional flashes of bitterness and disbelief, I guess, was on their faces. It was all very visceral. And although Biden himself, he seemed a little befuddled by it all. I was up close watching it. But to all of them, Trump's comeback, it wasn't historic. It was voter who they think isn't sophisticated enough to understand how dangerous Trump is. And of course, it wouldn't be a Trump speech, but they screwed it up. They screwed up. That's why he's here after all. So a politicized DOJ open borders, inflation of his building, or
A recent election was a mandate to completely and totally survival, the calamity, many betrayals that are taking place. And again, you go back to a faith, to a wealth, to a democracy, and indeed to our freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
And the sheer sight of the tech titans who lined up behind Trump, trillions of wealth control of terrorists. It's just the government from these Trump's central real, the rest must all over. And all the chiefs of Factory were Jeff Bezos, Sergey Brin, the meeting here.
I get paid double for my effort.
Things come from above.
Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am, the American people have spoken. I stand before you in one group that would never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best.
Majority. Well, Chuck got done today with a flurry of executive orders, ranging from immigration to limiting regulations. Each is decided to public in all of my political experience. This is a better chance that all of us are handling working to put the interest of the American people, the average American person. Last time in office, remember, Donald Trump, he's just gone right now. He was derailed by lawfare, impeachment, and COVID. But here's the new deal. And the Democrats have been completely discredited and disgraced by the last year of the Party Republic. Overall, we're going to be
I will please you now! The Bidens!
That's the majority. Most of them are there because of popularity.
Baltimore explodes so beautifully!
If Republicans like Trump, if they were good to the agenda on immigration, spending costs, trade more money, this celebration tonight, it won't seem as historic as it's done. It'll just seem like another opportunity wasted in Washington. But if Republicans didn't make a
They seem to have all gone
golden age. Broadcasting live, we are at the Commander Street Ball here at 19 in Buffalo.
Just what the doctor
Scavengers alive! I am paid for pain!
Now drowning in our country. In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly. But we are going to build it back again, make it great again here than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and
Here's the power of Dr. Richter!
and bring a spirit of unity to a world of angry violence and unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken. Now, from this day, we will not go to the top. It will be a free
Sounds like the handiwork of the beast.
Pack a punch, just like me.
President Trump, he's gone his way back to the top. He did it to restore the
Come on, pack a punch, you better hurry up.
It hurts so good if I put my hand in there.
In sharp contrast, Joe Biden, and he cemented his legacy on facing up, self-serving politicians. His last-minute preemptive charges for misspending, as he effectively called them, the Biden family syndicate case. Well, that is his final acting president. And today, he pardoned Anthony Fauci, General Mark Milley, members of the, as President Trump called them, unselect January 6th committee, including Liz Cheney, Adam Schiff, Kenny Thompson, and Sprout. Only minutes before President Trump took the oath of office, he also issued the pardon for several members of his own family, including his brother Jim, his sister Valerie, among others, and for the record,
More time to play with my pretty one!
A preemptive pardon today, and what Chuck Schumer previously said about preemptive pardons, doubt is something on any other network. They don't. Somebody giving me preemptive first, secondly, part of people, but things that have not yet been charged with and that never be charged with. So let's go to the progress of the the presidential party. So much worse. 4 years ago, in an interview with fake news CNN's fake Jake himself expressing concern over the idea of preemptive pardons. But it's one thing I think that does this concern you? Pardons, preemptive pardons? Well, it concerns me in terms of especially with drugs and how the FBI look for stuff information laws and justice. You can see law administration actually the first part. I think it's stuff that lift in history that fewer countries want to remember. Make no mistake. The next 4 years will be very simple. Already, Donald Trump has been working non-stop since he became president. He is back. Trump says it is back as well. Freedom and prosperity from the man of the next sector of American president. It is being right now something tremendous. And today, President Trump is around running something like full of executive orders, proclamations, including ordering all flags to be future inauguration days, ending the weaponization of our federal government. There has been no person in the history of this country who has been unfairly responsible a Department of Justice effectively done. For those severe law enforcement agencies elected by the FBI, each referring to its former president, that is closing community. Anyway, President implemented a federal all federal departments of issuing the regulations, orders all government
all explodes so beautifully!
revoking almost 8 executive orders that were signed by Biden, lifting 6 months back to 75 days, including the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accords. Those are the accords that say that China and India are developing countries to least pay all the money. What do that President for that? Also, the U.S. from the World Health Organization, it became nothing but propaganda for the Chinese for intelligence. That makes it easy also makes it easier to vote for their Reversing birthright citizenship, destroying American location of southern border, resuming construction of the border wall, destroying the federal death penalty, destroying the national energy emergency, destroying authorization for offshore wind farms, realigning the U.S. Refugee Assistance Program, and changing energy exploration and production, among others. It has been a busy day. There will be even more hard work ahead, but tonight, you all enjoy the win. You all because of your hard work, your voting, your perseverance, your willingness to have an open mind about your discipline, about legacy media that has been the capacity since the day being around back in 2015. Hey, Tom Hannity here. And click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch the hottest reviews and most compelling analysis. Will not get it anywhere else. Boston's Martin Luther King, that's what he wants to know. He really talks about election in country. And the Boston Luther just as that baby, just off the Boston. The freshly painted poster of Andrew Jackson is put up. And of course the famous Donald Trump on his back. The president button is at 24/7 Donald Trump. This button is not to be confused with the nuclear button. And Trump has empowered the same people from the He says he can do some process of identifying from the previous administration. You're not talking with our vision to make America great again. You're fired. Names you may recognize, not really. And his portrait's gone from the Bible. Like you think that. You had the Coast Guard who didn't stop a single migrant from breaching our beaches. Goodbye. And the chef from Day Island, who probably not a good idea to take a photo with the man who tried to assassinate your dog. Over Governor Breakfast officials, it's Taco Bounce today. And Bob Anthony will go security clearances for the 50-year-old hotel officer who sat down and got a top block. 78 appointed executive officers, gone. With a global recovery. And in 24 hours, executive action. He also gave four speeches, attended half a dozen balls, and did everything else. He didn't need a few of them. The new president is pretty clear and everything is a chance to get out the building. Because the president is really there's so much. Late this afternoon, the president delivered a historic announcement. Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate. Don't put that name down in your books. We're going to do a lot about it. And the future of a new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States and very, very quickly moving very rapidly, creating over 100,000 jobs. Immediately Stargate will be building the physical and virtual infrastructure to power the next generation of advancements in our lives. This will include the construction of data centers, massive structures. I was in the real estate business. These it's beautiful buildings that are going to employ a lot of people. Larry Ellison from Oakland, Lafayette from SoftBank, and Tim Altman from OpenAI. One of those about funding a $500 billion investment in American AI. But the oligarchs that Biden warned about are promising to cure cancer. Something Biden promised. You really have to do something with the blood. To use it AI. To look at the blood, you can find that there's the country that refuse these blood. That's an option for the medical side. If you need to scientific breakthroughs, because it's strategy and regulatory to be the first. The most important content of this era, and as much as that 30 GI to get those here, bring you the positive job to create a new industry over here. So we'll be able to do it so all. The difference is that Biden taxed you to give money away to his hand-picked businesses. But these are private businesses investing their own money here in America. We're not picking winners and losers with your money. Today's a good day to bet on America. I think the citizens will be not going to be. And you told us, go off on 200. Now I came back with the 200. This is the idea for yesterday. This is the beginning of where we're going to be. If I'm ready, some first full day back, and also Sandy feels that $500 billion, right? And it's strikers in the media didn't ask a single question about it. They told us nothing enough to offer for the day. Giants created scandal. Product that benefits yourself personally while you're pregnant. I don't know, but Democrats, I don't know where it is. I don't know what's the ball that doesn't go on launch it. I don't know where it's just like that. Jeff, where is it today? How much? $7 billion to that sector. So the bigger those freedoms are different. 47, like, what does it mean? He's calm. And he's not getting baited into hostile exchanges. And he's going to respect. He's committed by engaging with really is not dominated by culture. They're only for one reason. They really do this. They should not serve truth to allow people to go to many listeners and stuff. And because there's many things like a big power. People like you that are just one-sided. I think you think Trump doesn't have time for Dr. Blessing, for Dr. Ansel. We're going to tackle it in China, Foxy or Russia, in LA, they just break through.
The force of nature at my
And look at mainly that they joined it out. Don't even believe it, though, but
I need to find more of my little friend.
Like, look at the state. But multiply it by many thousands of times. But you can have a blood fish, there's people, or there's something else going on, we don't have to say. But we want the water that they're throwing away to be used for California. From visiting North Carolina and California and become happy. So let's say we're back to Republicans there and get our citizens back on their feet. Even the New York Times recognizes the true power of the Trump presidency. A determined Trump vows not to be thwarted at home or abroad. Wisely about the use of power, the new thwarting president suggests that this time he will not take no for an answer, whether in enacting an ambitious domestic agenda or in its expansion of foreign use. Changes coming to speed, global scale that America hasn't seen since the early days of the Cold War against the Soviets. And the media is struggling just to find out how we were against it. Democrats, instead of this point, which the Democrats told me, instead of saying what Donald Trump is doing wrong, that's what they want to do, like somebody leading to the country. So we need people to be looking giving people what they want. It's the weekends, we can be totally talk about the joy of running Europe. And the Democrats feel like liars and nerds, and that's how they go upside down. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul just try to knock each other's heads off. But now look out. Having a ball is the ball. If they can get along, why can't the rest of us? We are broadcasting live and we are inside the beautiful U.S. Capitol, where Republicans now control both chambers of Congress, and right now there's also a Republican and a Democrat. The privilege to major programming tomorrow, Wednesday Eastern, Jordan, Serbia, Kennedy, Donald Trump, very close to the from the Oval Office, brand new plan. A time of optimism, hopefully it's golden age for America, as you talked about in his inaugural address. You all excited about that? Is that one of the got a great crowd? Thank you. We don't so screw it up. Weapons. And in order to deal with Washington, I'm speaking myself specifically, along with President of other Republican lawmakers, they have a very small majority. So they work together with the new strong president to put for this negotiated for the local legislation. Of course, to America first. It's not an easy task. Everything is to our side. They hold the same majority. And after Donald Trump's recent nominations still in power, the DOP will have most a 5-vote everything. If they turn out with only a 2 to 3 vote majority, so needless to say, if they want to get anything done, unity of message, unity of purpose is going to be critical, it's going to be important. And look at this poll. We just talked tonight, the insider advantage, what's not power is 70% of Republican voters want lawmakers, all of you in this room with me tonight, to pass Donald Trump's appointees under his agenda, and they want you to work with him. So let's be very clear. Other than Senator John Fetterman, really stopping the life of Nancy Pelosi, Jeffries, AMC, Squad, or any Democrat across the aisle that's pretty quick for the sake of the people.
I'll get you something nice when this is over.
This is in the fall for Donald Trump. The left is still rallying to his competitor. They just don't know their staying with the movement to expect. Still, except that the politicizing and nominal finance service instead of acting as beneficial for our country, for our president. He doesn't want to follow Walter Byron and Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, their families, their young children. He made a statement about their very own deranged political beliefs with a grateful prayer full of fear-mongering and division. Listen for yourself.
In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. They are